Good afternoon. My name is Sabrina Brightstar. Today I want to talk about disclosure. I love all things disclosure. So proud to be a part of disclosure. So this past weekend, Daryl gave Bashar's event, Knocking on Heaven's Door. If you haven't gotten it, I highly suggest it. I also highly suggest joining. It's called Essasani. It's maybe it's Essasani University. It's a Facebook group that is so amazing. Of course, there are Bashar Facebook groups too, but I really, really enjoy the Essasani one as well. And the stories, the experiences our fellow humans are having, mind-blowing. They totally inspire me, and I really feel like they change the frequency, they change the vibration, because they are rearranging what our mind, what our body can perceive as possible. When you hear somebody have a real life story of an apparition, or they see a spaceship, or they have a detailed sighting or a dream, or there's so many different ways that contact is happening right now. And in my belief, when we get to read and hear these stories, it unlocks parts of ourself. If there's any part of you, which we all have, different flavors, not the right word, but different degrees of fear, perhaps, different degrees of, do I believe it? Is it possible? Different degrees of doubt, different degrees of what would be comfortable for me. Yeah, I would like disclosure. I would do contact if it unfolded that way. And I just really know from my own experience, you get to co-create how disclosure happens for you. We're sovereign. We're not victims. We're not puppets of somebody else says it's got to go down this way, right? Your soul knows what you wanted to do in this incarnation, and your personality self has the right to communicate like this works for me. This is what would be comfortable in my body. And I find that if you can figure out how some ideas of how contact would feel comfortable in your body, and you declare that, you put that out there, whether in the privacy of your home, that you journal, you figure it out through writing, you figure it out through talking, through discussion. But when you get clear on what you feel you would be comfortable for, then you get that reflected back to you. And just to have that awareness that just because you feel a connection, an attraction to our star brothers and sisters, you feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like this is my highest excitement, and maybe you're shutting it off simultaneously because you're nervous, you're apprehensive, you have some fear of what that means. Getting clear of what you will accept and you won't accept helps you have confidence to know that you're a sovereign being, and you're not just a puppet that somebody else is deciding everything for you. And that's one thing that happened to me. I was having things happen alone in the middle of the night, and it scared me. I wasn't prepared for it. I was scared. And so I just got really clear, hey, I know I'm a part of disclosure. I know this is my highest excitement. And my personality self, my human self, has certain requirements in order for me to help me stay in my body, right? Because as being on the leading edge as a part of disclosure, part of our job is to stay regulated. The more we can hold a regulated nervous system while we allow contact to happen, while we allow new frequencies to drop in, while we can hold new vibrations, new frequencies, that is a huge gift to the collective. Nobody has to know that you're giving the gift, but as you stand solid in your signal that your nervous system is regulated, that you put that pattern, or you put that capacity, you put that stability into the field, and other people, right, like, can entrain to that. Other people can, like, oh, that was possible for you, so now I can do that too. So one of the things I learned a long time ago is I got clear on what would feel comfortable for me. So I just declared, like, no more in the middle of the night when I'm all by myself experiences. Like, in the middle of the night, if I'm all by myself, like, I don't want to be scared. I don't want to feel vulnerable. And I have that right? I have that right to have protection, to have boundaries. I'm still a part of disclosure. I'm still a part of contact. I still have experiences, but I got more confidence, more clarity when I used my voice to declare, like, this works for me, this doesn't work for me, right? And then as we evolve and grow, what our body requires can also change, right? So it's not, right, like, everything is malleable, everything is changing, everything is fluid. So, okay, I didn't know I was going there, but back to this weekend and the Facebook groups, the Asasani Facebook groups and the Bashar Facebook groups. It is so fun to witness, to hear stories of what other humans are experiencing, and it's amazing. Just this morning, on Saturday, Bashar talked about knocking on heaven's door, how close our family is, right? Like, when you knock on heaven's door, Team Invisible, like, is answering. Like, we're able to perceive that Team Invisible is answering. And who do I mean by Team Invisible? Whoever you want. If it's your loved ones that have passed over, if it's your spirit team, if it's your angelic guides, whoever you want or resonate with, right? Just because I really like the Star Friends, a lot of people, they prefer more the angels, or they would prefer more communication, with their dead parents or their dead grandparents. But the point is, you can knock on heaven's door. Like, they can hear you, which they've always heard us, but now when they open the door, we can know they've opened the door. Like, knocking on heaven's door is a gift to us, because our frequency is changing, our capacities are changing, and as each one of us change and shift our capacities, and we share these stories with each other on the Facebook groups or in the gatherings together, that opens all of us, right, to more of our own capacities, to more of our own multidimensional abilities. So swapping keys and codes, getting to hear fellow friends, humans, people that, have physical form bodies, getting to hear how humans are having contact, are having experiences. Like, it is so, it's so exciting. So Bashar just talked about knocking on heaven's door, how now, as our capacities are raising, as our multidimensional abilities are expanding and increasing, improving, as we're shifting in our frequency, and our non-physical team heaven, right, Team Invisible Heaven, they can shift their frequency slightly, and now these types of communications, like, so many different forms and types of communications are possible. And so one of the things he talks about is apparitions, that they'll be able to appear in front of us, and our human eyes, our physical human eyes, will be able to see a manifestation. There'll be apparitions, and we'll be able to see. I've seen before, and I know, and I know so much more is possible. And did you guys ever see the movie Avatar? And in the Avatar, the third movie of Fire, is it Aaron Fire? But the third one, in that movie, they show how that civilization communicates with their loved ones, their friends and family who have died. And I just know, like, that's where we're going. And then Bashar says, like, that's exactly, he didn't talk about that we're going to do it the way they did it in Pandora and Avatar, but he was sharing, like, pretty soon it's going to be super normal that we as a culture, we as a civilization, will just know, like death is not goodbye. There is no goodbye with soul family, right? There is no goodbye with soul family. There is never a goodbye with soul family. The communication exchange just is a little different, but connection is always alive, right? Connection to your soul family, to your oversoul is always alive. And pretty soon it'll be normalized, right? It'll be once things like get accepted by the collective, it's normal and it's not special anymore. So making it like special that you had an apparition, like right now you don't hear of a whole bunch of people having them, but pretty soon, sooner than we think, it's going to be normal. It's going to be normal vocabulary. It's going to be normal experiences, and as we normalize it, more and more people will be able to hold it, because we're not making it outside of us that's so special, that's, oh my gosh, you have to be like so multidimensionally gifted. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with opening your capacity. Every single one of us has the capacities, and as we shift and evolve in our frequency, in our knowing, in our sovereignty, then our capacities expand and we're able to see, right? They've been here this whole time, right? Like that's what they say, like so many of our star friends or the angels or even the elemental beings, like or spacecrafts, like they're here, but our eyes haven't been able to catch it. Right? They say the analogy is like with animals. Dogs in particular have profound hearing. So you don't see anything, right? You don't see anything physical, but your dog can hear something, right? Your dog can smell something that you can't smell, right? Their capacities are different. So humanity, our capacities are improving. So okay, back to the story on Bashar that I saw today. So just Saturday, Bashar was talking about apparitions happening. It's going to, become more and more normal. And sure enough, this girl tells us this amazing story, how she was in the mirror and there was her mom. There was her mom standing behind in the mirror, right? Her mom has passed over. So, and just to read her story and how she captured the words and how she articulated what happened to her, like it lights me up. Disclosure is my highest excitement. I am so proud to be a part of Disclosure. I love meeting and getting to know soul family, right? And that's what's so fun about going to these events. I'm going to the event in San Diego, the 3-day channel panel event. And I just like to go to meet the people. Like I like to go to swap keys and codes with our soul family, because our soul family, right? Like you pretty much know you're running into soul family if they're at a Disclosure event, right? That's why I love the CYBO game so much. You pretty much know anyone who feels inspired to go play CYBO with us, they're soul family, right? Like you pretty much like you can pretty much say like, hey, if you're feeling inspired that CYBO would be a fun game to play, we probably have a lot in common. Even if like our personalities are different, and it doesn't mean you're going to become best friends with everyone. That's not the point. My belief is when we get together, we swap stories, we like hear from each other. It just opens and activates dormant DNA inside of us. That's my core belief, that as we come together, we unlock patterns, we unlock dormant DNA, and we swap keys and codes. We give each other pieces of the puzzle. So you don't have to, be forever with these people. Like you don't have to become best friends, but just to be open that our soul cluster, like there's so many of our soul cluster walking around on planet Earth right now. Let's meet each other. Let's say hi. Let's tell stories. Let's swap keys and codes. That's what has me so excited. So again, I would like to invite you, if you would like to join us at CYBO. There's, I think, 4 people from Europe that want to play. So now on the Discord group today, they were talking about having a poll, and then we're going to start because you can go on Discord and create your own event and play anytime you want, or just, hey, is anybody here right now? Do you want to play around? And Discord just lets you do a video chat right there. It's totally free. It's totally accessible. You can be anywhere you want. You just need the Discord app, and then you can do a video game and have a real game with real humans. And or if you don't want to be a video, you can just have your the audio just with your voice. But what I like about what's happening is, anyway, these people from Europe, they don't the time, because we play Sundays at 7 Eastern Standard Time. Well, that's in the middle of the night for them. So now we're gonna hold we're gonna find out what day and time they like, and then we're gonna start advertising a second event. And I would like to see, my daydream is that maybe we have events every day. Maybe we don't broadcast them every day, but my fantasy is that when you're randomly like, oh, I'd love to play CYBO, or hey, I would love to meet Soul Family right now, or hey, I've got a half an hour, wouldn't it be so cool to meet and swap keys with someone in my soul cluster, right? And you just hop on the app, like, hey, anybody here? Do you want to play around? Like, do you have a half an hour? Let's play around. And we'll just engage with each other. We'll have more connections. We'll let the community grow in such a natural, organic way. No leader, no one's responsible. No one, right? No one does a monologue. It's just playtime. It's just Soul Family getting together, swapping keys and codes. So please, if that excites you, I'll have the link in the description on how to join. You can go to sabrinabrightstar.com. One of the page says CYBO. The link is right there. I'll also put it in the show notes. And I also, if it's your highest excitement, join the Facebook groups and listen and share and participate in swapping stories and things that are happening in your reality that has you excited, or questions if you have. It's just something about community, having community, having real humans, physically manifested humans, to witness and share this part of the journey. I just find it, I love it. I love it. I love that we have each other. I love that we can just share this passion with each other and see where it goes. No expectations. So go to sabrinabrightstar.com, look for the CYBO page. There's the link, and I look forward to meeting you, seeing you, remembering you, right? Because we're not really meeting each other. We're remembering each other. We're a soul family.